After welcoming the guest, ask her to fill in the customer file to know the lifestyle, the skincare habits, and the client's objectives and wishes. Use the diagnostic disc to confirm skin dysfunctions and target treatments and products adapted to the beauty objective. Start to fill the first part of the prescription pad. Start then the care by preparing the marine face stamps. Before dumping them in a water mix with aqua dose, do not hesitate to slightly stretch them and put them to the steam, ideally in a hot cubby. If you're using a machine heating up quickly, i.e. a food steamer, it will be then possible to wait until the marine breeze step to warm them up. These marine stamps will be used during the facial massage step in combination with the adapted products. To notice, it will be as well possible to add the relaxing complex directly on the stamps after moisturizing them. After preparing the marine face stamps, start the marine relaxation. We're starting first by applying a towel under the head of the guest. Then, without any products, we're going to move aside for the abdomen relaxation with the guest's breathing. To start the marine relaxation, ask the guest to breathe deeply by the abdomen, then apply a wave movement starting from the palms to the fingers. This movement will be done minimum 5 times. Then, with the normal breathing, come here on the solar plexus in circular pressures. Then in long pressures, still with the palms, 3 times. After the guest's breathing, we're moving to the head, then we're going to take the chosen marine oil. Ask the guest to breathe the smell of the oil, then start to apply the oil on the décolleté, arms and trapezius. I start here in effleurage few times, then I move the head aside, 3 movements. Effleurage on the arms and trapezius, I start on the décolleté. Then with one hand, I'm applying circular moves using my fingertips on the trapezius. Then I finish by sliding back in linear moves with fingertips from the spine to the nape of the neck. Circular moves on trapezius, then I smooth. Then I'm going to stretch trapezius. I'm pushing on the shoulder, I stretch towards the nape of the neck. I push, then I stretch. I'm going to make the same movements on the other side, so I place the head on the other side. Then I start by effleurage on décolleté, arms and trapezius, same 3 times. Circular on trapezius, then I slide from the spine to the nape of the neck. Circles and smoothing movements. Stretchings, I stretch on the nape of the neck, then I push on the shoulder. 1, 2. Then I put back the head straight to work on the nape of the neck. Alternative pétrissage on the nape of the neck. Same, I'm using both hands. Then, with fingertips, circles in the occipital points. Then I'm going to use the towel that I put at the beginning of the care. I massage directly the scalp on the towel to avoid to put oil on the hair, using my fingertips. So I massage all over the head, few times. I remove the towel, then I start to massage on the ears. Circular moves 3 times. Then in frictions, each side of the ears, using the palps. After the frictions on the ears, I position myself aside. I put back well the towel on the body, then I move in wave movements, quite strong, starting from the décolleté, the arms. I move on the abdomen, the sides, then I continue on the legs, still in alternative moves with flat hands. And I arrive on the feet to finish in pressures on the feet. I will start then my makeup removal using the specific products. Start the care by cleansing the skin, starting by the eye contour using the eye makeup removal lotion. Continue with the Comfort Cleansing Milk or the Comfort Cleansing Emulsion by emulsifying on the face, neck and décolleté, and remove using tissues or a warm towel. Perform by using the Comfort Micellar Water and dab off with a tissue. After the face cleansing, start the scrub using the Comfort Enzymatic Exfoliating Gel or the Comfort Exfoliating Cream. For the Comfort Enzymatic Exfoliating Gel, apply the product in medium or thin coat on the face, neck and décolleté. Leave for a few minutes, then massage the product until the gel transforms in oil. Remove with a warm towel and perform with the Comfort Micellar Water. Use the Comfort Exfoliating Cream on damp or dry skin according to skin sensitivity. On dry skin, use the product until it transforms in oil, then rinse the excess with a warm towel and perform with the Comfort Micellar Water. Apply then the Marine Breeze on the face, neck and décolleté. For the face massage, use the face massage cream and the adapted serum. Apply then a small amount of the mixture on the face, neck and décolleté and trapezius. Apply efferage movements, then take your face massage stamps beforehand, warmed up in the hot cubby or a steamer. It will be possible to apply a small amount of the mixture on the stamps to help them to slide easily on the face, neck and décolleté. Then start to apply them on the face, neck and décolleté and start the movements on trapezius. If they are very damp, do not hesitate to use a little towel to remove the excess before applying on the face. I start here on trapezius in semicircular pressures from the neck to the shoulders. I press and I turn. Each movement is done approximately 3 times. On the same area, I will work in deep smoothing movements on trapezius and neck. I move then on the sternocleidomastoid from the ears to the clavicles. I put back 1 stamp, 2 stamps and start again. I move then on the face. Imagine you have points on the face. You press on the points in semicircular pressures towards yourself. I press and turn. I press and turn. I start on the lower face, then on the cheeks and the forehead. I will then start from the nostril wings, under the cheeks, and move on the neck to the clavicles. I put back 1 stamp, 2 stamps, I slide to the ears and downwards. On the nostril wings, using the sides of the stamps, I'm doing soft frictions, back and forth, before sliding under the eyes. I put back 1 and 2 and start again. I'm doing the same movement on the eyebrows from the inside to the outside. When I'm finishing on the eyebrows, I'm doing soft frictions in front of the ears as I did on the nostril wings, before applying circular pressures on the temples towards myself. I move on the forehead With both stamps, I start alternative zigzag movements back and forth. Then with both stamps together, I'm doing large zigzag movements as well, continuously. And I slide from the center to the outside, in lines like in Ayurvedic massage. I start from the center and I stretch to the temples. Last movement on the forehead, using one stamp, circular pressure on the third eye, and I will do my last movements. I start on the chin with both stamps, I slide on the outsides, I cross on the forehead, I slide back on the sides, and I uncross on the chin. This is a crisscross movement. I cross, I uncross, few times. I'm finishing in spiralis movements. I imagine I have lines on the forehead, the face and the neck, as well on the décolleté. And I move from the center to the outsides in spiralis movements. To finish, I'm coming back on the chin and I start soft beating movements alternatively. I start from the chin, then the cheek one. I move on the forehead, and I arrive on the other cheek. So I move from one cheek to the other, passing by the forehead. All the movements with the stamps will be done 7 to 8 minutes. As they are warm, it helps to relax the muscle on the face, to ease the massage, and composed of the red algae Chondrus crispus, rich in fatty acids and polysaccharides, it helps to hydrate and protect the skin. When I'm finishing with stamps, personally I'm stretching here on décolleté and trapezius. After the stamps, you can continue with smoothing movements, effleurage and so on. And for our anti-aging care, we're going to continue with our face modeling cuppings, the big one and the small one. So I have both vacuums with me, and I will start using the big one for draining movements, starting from the center to the outside. I'm placing the head of the guest aside and I will continue in pumping movements here on the décolleté. I press, I relieve the pressure, I press, I release the pressure. All those draining movements helps to stimulate the microcirculation and toxins elimination. All the movements about 2 times. Here I'm working from the décolleté to the armpit. I continue on the sternocleidomastoid muscle, starting from the ear to the clavicles. Of course, you need to adapt the pressure according to the guest's sensitivity. I continue on the face contour from the chin to the ear, then on the whole face. Personally, for the lower part of the face, I'm going to target the lower ear, and for the upper part of the face, I'm targeting the middle of the ear. I'm doing the first part of the face, then I place the head aside to do the same pumpings starting from the décolleté. You can keep the same hand or you can change your hand, of course. After the draining movements using the big vacuum, I'm putting back the head on the other side, and I will do now more technical moves, firming and anti-wrinkles. For this, I will start on the neck. Each movement in pink will be done for the firming cares, and for people having wrinkles, we're going to make green and pink movements. I start at the base of the neck, upwards, in smoothing movements. So you can work in linear or in spiralis or in vibrations movements. You need to work until the skin reddens. If the guest has wrinkles, you add linear movements directly on the wrinkle, starting from the center to the outside. In general, we have about 3 wrinkles on the neck, so I'm working on all of them. I continue on the face, especially on the cheek, still in linear moves, in spiralis or in vibrations. If the guest has a wrinkle on the nasolabial fold, I start from the bases to the nostril wing. If the guest has a double chin, work on the whole surface, back and forth. On the masseter muscle area, personally I like to work in vibrations. So you can take the outside part of the face from the bone upwards. I'm working then on the forehead. Same, I can take the skin from the eyebrows upwards in linear, spiralis or vibration movements like I do here. If the guest has wrinkle on the forehead, in that case, I can work directly on the wrinkle, back and forth. All those movements will be done as well on the other side, so you can move the head aside and reapply the motions on the neck, or you can leave the head still on the same side and start to work using the small vacuum. For the small vacuum, same, I'm pressing on to take the skin, and here, for instance, I'm working under the eye contour area outwards. I'm going to work the wrinkles on the outside of the eye. I'm taking the skin at the bases inwards to lift up the wrinkle. Then I'm working perpendicular towards myself. If you didn't work on the nasolabial fold using the big vacuum, in that case you can make it using the small one. Same, if you have a guest with deep wrinkles between the eyebrows, you can work as well with the small vacuum. On the lip contour area, you smooth on the top of the lip, so do not hesitate to stretch the skin at the same time on the outsides. Same on the lower part, and we can make, of course, the same movements on the other side. The movements with the vacuums are done approximately 12 or 13 minutes on the whole face. So as I said, we can work with the big vacuum on one side and continue with the little one, or we can make the big vacuum on both sides, then we finish on the other areas with the little vacuum. At the end of the vacuum massage, I'm applying effleurage on the whole face, neck and décolleté, before removing the excess of the product with the warm towel or directly with the Comfort Micellar water. Before the application of the face thermic mask, apply the Marine Life Serum and the adapted cream. Protect the eyes with cotton pads. Apply then 1 or 2 face gauze on the face. Mix then the equivalent of 2 doses of the powder with lukewarm water or water at room temperature until you obtain a smooth paste. Apply quickly the mask on the face, the neck and décolleté. Leave about 15 minutes. After leaving 15 minutes, ask the guest to move ahead to lift up the mask. Then remove the excess with a warm towel and the comfort micellar water. For the peel-off oil-based mask, start by applying the Marine Life Serum on the face, neck and décolleté, and make it penetrate by effleurage and tapping lightly. For the mask, put the equivalent of the sachet in a bowl, then mix with about 90 ml of lukewarm water or water at room temperature, and mix until you obtain a smooth texture, before applying on the face, the neck and the décolleté. Leave about 15 minutes before removing it in one piece, and perform by removing the excess with a warm towel and the comfort micellar water. When leaving the mask on the face, apply a massage on the ends with the Sublime Hand Care Cream. To finish the skincare, apply the skin's embellishment, starting by the eye contour using the adapted product. Continue by the application of the adapted serum in effleurage and tapping lightly until completely absorbed. Finish by the specific cream in effleurage on face, neck and décolleté. In case of wrinkles, apply the wrinkle intensive filler. At the end of the application of the specific creams, I will wake up the guest with pressures on the temples. I use my palms with progressive pressures 3 times. Then I place one hand on the forehead, one hand on the occipital. I stretch on the neck and I press on the forehead, same 3 times. I assist the client in sitting up to start movements on the shoulders. I'm doing frictions on the shoulders with flat hands back and forth. Then, using either the fists, fingers or palms, gently tap upwards, following the vertebrae. I'm sliding back to start again the movement. Each movement 3 times as well. At the end of the treatment, show the result on the guest's face using a mirror and insist on the fact that it is necessary to start the home treatment the same day. Here, notably to sustain the benefits of the care at home, recommend the Algotherm expert line to the client. Use the second part of the prescription pad by checking the necessary products for home use. Prepare the necessary products on a tray and explain the benefits of the cares at home. According to the different questions asked at the beginning of the care during the diagnosis, argue your sales on targeted products.